Live, going live, going live. All right, let's see. Well, that seems to be working. Awesome possum. Let's do some shoulders. Hoo-ah! How's everybody's night so far? Y'all doing well? Ready for this one? I'm already warm, about to start. Set one. All right, so first thing I'm doing is one of my favorite exercises to prime the shoulders, Viking press. Now the difference between Viking press facing the rack is Viking press going from the side. So this simulates kind of like an Arnold press. Front part of the anterior deltoid, that's the target. So it's gonna be right here. Ready, Alfie? Here we go. I'll be hitting this for 12 reps a side. Great. Sorry, let me adjust this real quick. You can tell already this is gonna be. There we go. That's better. Much better. Center of the screen. That make it worse? I feel like I made it worse. Hang on. Technical difficulties. All right, let's try that out. See if that's any better. Oh, much better. There we go. Right in the middle. I'll just warm this up. 12 on each side. This is anchored to the rack, and I'm actually using the strap here from Squat Max MD to catch it. So you can see when it stops right there. I'm warming it up. 10, 11. There's 12. And the other side. Excuse me, Alfie. Scoot your boots, buddy. Right here. 12 going this way. And the next set, obviously I'm going to add weight. But for now, just priming the movement. 10, 11, and 12. Beautiful. Now, I'm going to start probably kind of moderate. Not going to be crazy heavy on this first one. Maybe at 25. It really isn't that heavy of an exercise. And again, when you're doing shoulders, it's a lot about just isolation. Like, how do you isolate just the muscle group that you're targeting in the shoulder region? Remember that the shoulder is a complex of muscles. It's not a muscle. So there's a lot of muscles that you can be targeting if you're doing quote unquote shoulders. All right, so again, Viking press, lateral Viking press, going across the body, targeting the front part, the anterior deltoid, that's right here. All right. 1. Slowly down. 2, 3, 4, 5. It'll be 10 per side. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now the other direction. Same thing in reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So this is actually a superset. You guys will see that right now. So this is the Savage lateral raise, which goes this way. So now in addition to that, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to do this right afterwards, together simultaneously for 10 repetitions. So it's going to be right out like this. 1, slowly down. 2, 3. This is an awesome rack attachment. 4, 5, 6, 4 more. 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. So it's 10, 10, 10. So left and right, then the lateral raise. So I'm hitting the front part of the delt on the left, front part of the delt on the right. Then I'm switching and I'm going to the lateral raise, which is going to be center. So it's front, front, center, center. And that's the entirety of this superset. So as always, you guys, I know I preach this quite a bit, but make sure you track. Track every time you go to the gym, track every time you pick up a weight, track, track, track. Small disclaimer as we go, guys, any questions you ask, I will answer in between sets. So let them fly, shoot them through. I'll answer them when I'm on rest, which would be like right now. But obviously right now, I'm gonna fill this out. I just did 25 pounds on the Viking lateral press. It's kind of like a crossbody a Viking press. It's not a lateral press. I'm trying to think what to name that. Give me suggestions on that. 25 for 2, and then the lateral raise using the Savage rack attachment, 15 pounds for 10 reps. All right, next set coming up. Yeah, guys, let me know what you would name this. It's obviously a Viking press, so Viking press has to be in the name. But what would you call this exercise? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's a good question. I'm going to answer that as soon as I get to the rest period. Is the crossbody optimal? All right, next set. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. All right. Now for the superset. Savage rack attachment, lateral raise. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3 more, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. All right. All right, so the question was, is the crossbody press optimal as opposed to going straight up? So for the front part of the deltoid, I really like going across the body. The only other exercise I've done that really simulates this is a leaning Arnold press or a leaning military press. Anything where you like grab onto an object and you lean away from it and you're coming here, because if you're leaning, it is forcing you to not just go straight up, because that would allow the weight to take you out. You are coming up and you're coming across the body. It's going to target the front part of the deltoid very nicely. I should probably do a post on this because this is a very, very good piece of exercise science when it comes to training the front delts. If you press in a straight upward motion, you don't reach the same level of contraction and concentration that you do on that front delt as if you take it up and across. But obviously you wouldn't do this from a standing position, because if you came up and across, your rear delts would have to fire in order for it to keep you from falling over. So if you did it from a leaning position, or you did it like I am using leverage in a Viking press, that's the perfect way to do this. Hope that answers that. Sorry, I ramble. It's one of my many traits. All right, third set, coming right up. This is 3 sets of every single circuit. It's the first micro cycle inside of the mesocycle. So I'm only doing 3 sets. It's going to progressively get longer and harder throughout the month. All right, here we go. Same weight, same reps. Watch the cross-body connection that I go through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 9, 10. Okay, now the other arm. Same thing, opposite direction. Hand on the hip. Left deltoid. 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, failure. Failure at 9. It's a good feeling to fail, especially on something like that. All right. Now we got the Savage lateral raise. For those of you just joining, this is a superset. That one's for the front delts. This is for the center delts. There we go. 10 slow and concentrated reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go. Come on. 6, 7, 8, 9. Come on, bitch. 10. Whew. Man. Feel that. Feel that all the way down to my plums. Alright. So, Savage lateral raise is still 15. That was the third set, 10 reps. And then I've also got the Viking press, which I'm going to call a supinated crossbody Viking press. That's this bad boy right here. Supinated because the palm is up the whole time. It's right here. And obviously crossbody because that's the direction that the plane of movement is as I go through the concentric. Alright, so 25. Single loaded. Yeah, let me rename this real quick like I just mentioned. We'll call that single arm, Viking, crossbody, press. That's a mouthful, but I like it. It says exactly what it is. Okay. And then we did that. 25 for 10 reps for all 3 sets. Documentation, ladies and gentlemen. You've got to be documenting everything you do in the gym. It's the biggest thing I preach. All right, next we have Viking press, followed by full shrugs on the flywheel. So this is a great superset to show you guys. So this is now we're transitioning. So we're going through a series of movements. One is designed to target the traps. The other is going to be more of the center deltoid. So I'm going to really finish this off with a different variation here on Viking press. So this is going to be a lot heavier on the Viking press than just 25. Because obviously 25 is a good weight for a single arm activity, but for something like this, I'm going to want to go heavier. And I'm also going to switch that band up. I'll explain why here in a second. So as soon as you go heavy, if you are adopting this kind of an apparatus, which I do recommend, this is the strap. This is the Henny strap from Squat Max MD. It does allow the barbell to stop right where you need it, and it can take a hell of a lot of weight. But you want to make sure it doesn't slide off. In order to avoid doing that, you're going to take a little fiber, just like a know-nothing weight, something you can kind of just throw on and forget about. Throw it back on the strap, and now, see, it won't go past the fiber. Now I can load it up, and I know it's not going to go nowhere. So I'm going to now load it up with a plate. Big old 45. This is still probably a little light for this, because Viking press, especially wide parallel, which is what I'm about to do, using this. This is the attachment for my Viking press that I love using. It's one of my favorites from Elite FTS. So you go all the way on, and I step forward. Now I'm going wide parallel, so see how my hands, parallel grip, nice and wide. From here, I press. I step forward, come to where the bar is coming straight down. 1, and just as I suspected, that's a little light. So I'm gonna make a small adjustment. I'm gonna throw a little 25 on there. Obviously, because I'm only doing 3 sets, I wanna make sure they count. Get some real weight on there. Actually make the gains go. So now we got a 45 and a 25. So now we're starting to get into some real weight for the exercise. All right, and I might actually stop it right there. Tighten the thing so it don't slide. Gonna come into the exercise right here. Slowly down, down, down. 1. I want to go to where the bar is level with my nose. 2. That way I know the contraction is still on the shoulders as I come down, but I'm not allowing it to go past the point of contraction. If I come down here, now it's passive. That's not what I want you guys doing. I want you keeping the contraction. So again, that'd be 3. Down, 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 down. Keep. 4. Down, 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 down. Keep. 5. 6. 7. Oh man, that's heavy, that's hard. 7 might be the number, especially since I'm doing a superset. I'll show you guys what I got here next. I'm gonna do the full shrugs on the flywheel. Let me program that in here real quick. All right. I think where I'm gonna show this to you. Oh, I got it. Yeah. This is a great place to put these. Gym gets a little cluttered once you start training, but that's okay. I think that should be all right, but let's see if you guys can see that from there. It might be a matter of me spinning the camera around. Yeah, I might be doing that. Yeah, let me just spin it. Makes it easier on everyone. Go right here, grab the flywheel. So, this is the eccentric flywheel, the K-Box. It's a really, really cool piece of machinery if y'all can get it and throw it in your home gym because it's really small and it's easy to store and it's easy to use. So what I'm doing is full shrugs. So I'm going to use an attachment like you would find, something like a rope, something with 2 handles, and I'm going to use it. This one I love because it's got like a pulley system inside of it, and it can move kind of freely without any issue. And then what I'm going to do is probably 15 reps. I'm going to have to find what height I want this thing at. You know, that's pretty darn close. I think I might have even been doing this exercise before, and that's why it's so close. So I pull up, I shrug, and I come down. Shrug, 2. Shrug, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8, 9. 3 more. Let's go. 10, 11, 4, and 12. Okay. So, a few things about the mechanics of the flywheel that you'll notice. As I pull, the wheel spins. When the wheel spins, it creates inertia. That means as I pull, whatever power I put into the pull, it's going to answer me back in the opposite direction. So that's why I love flywheel technology, because you can't ever outrun a flywheel. If you're doing it right, whatever power you're putting in, it's answering back. And the name says a lot. You know, Eccentric is the name of that flywheel company because they know that, take for example that exercise, if I pull really hard through the concentric, that's going to be hard. But what's really going to be hard is when I get then pulled back down through the eccentric. That's where the traps have to like fire and fight, all the way up, all the way down. And that's something that that machine and that technology really allows for. All right, now I'm going to go back to the Viking press, so I'm going to spin this around again. We're just going to do a little spinaroo every time. It's more of an upright row. Actually, yeah, that's a pretty good way of actually looking at it. It's, I mean, it's definitely an upright row, but it also is what I consider to be a full shrug. You could do just a standing shrug where you elevate and depress at the scap, you know, at your shoulders, you go up and you go down. But a full shrug is where you come up, spread it apart, engage. Your traps are fully contracted and pulled back, and then you come down slowly. So that's what I consider to be a full shrug. All right, that's perfect. Set 2, coming right up. Don't talk about it, be about it. Let's see if I can get more than 7. Ooh-ah. Can I get to the starting position? That one don't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on now. Let's go. 8. Hey, I beat 7. That's more than I was expecting. Let me get another small flywheel here. You'll explain why in a second. This will also allow me to show and demonstrate how you increase, how you increase the resistance of a flywheel, which is using these right here. These little bad boys are how you actually make the flywheel harder. So let me spin it around one more time. Not one more time, I'm gonna spin it around a bunch of times, but still. Okay. So for this, I'm gonna pop this off, pop this on. Thank you, Alfie. Come here, boys. Come on, go inside. He's such a sweet boy. All right. Oh. And then this goes on here. Boom. Now the flywheel is heavier. Now it's gonna be worse. All right, let's wind her up. Wind her down. Big pull. 1. And 2. Slow it down. 3. 4. And 5. Slow it down. 6. And 7. And 8. And 9. 3 more. 10. 11. 12. 3 more. 13. 14. Come on now, one more. 15. Oh my gosh. There it is. That's the right way. That's the right way right there. Crazy in a fun way. Hey, thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah, the gym's pretty fun. It's a good time. Let me get my phone real quick. We'll fill out the workout inside of the app, the Superhero Training app, our app, which you can get on the profile of Instagram and TikTok. It's located right there. Every time I touch a weight, I'm writing something down. Writing something down, writing something down, writing something down. Every time. All right. It's very important to recognize that. If you guys are going into the gym with no plan of attack, no program, and no experience, you've kind of already lost the battle before you even got there. So it's kind of important to have those things. Have I heard about Dr. Pepper buying out Ghost Energy? No, I can't say I have. Yes, those plates are Captain America. All right, here we go. Full shrug is 4, 5, 6. 6 flywheel plates. I numerically value each one of those plates in case you were wondering. That's why I put down 6. Viking press, 70 pounds. First one was 7. Second one was 8. We got one more set there, and then I got a really fun one for you guys, all in the rear delt region, the most neglected area of the shoulder complex by far. Heard about them buying it out for about $1 billion. Yeah, that sounds about right. How you doing, girl? How's Oahu? It's been a while. All right, let's see. Third set, God damn it. Threw me. Okay, third set, final set on this circuit, and then I'm gonna show you guys the rear delt activity that I programmed for the end of this. Again, avoiding injury in the shoulder region means you're not just hitting the big fancy lifts, you've got to do the smaller ones. You've got to do the forgotten areas of the shoulder, the areas that get hurt the most, your rotator cuff, your rear delt. These are the areas that I always see when I'm dealing with injury prevention, all that stuff. It's always rear delt when it comes to the shoulders. Always. Okay. Rear delt pull-throughs, boom. All right, last set of this. Let me rotate this. Put you guys back on the Viking press so you can see it. Make sure it's on the right angle. Something tells me it's not. All right, there we go. Yep, definitely good on YouTube. Definitely good right there. Stay strong. Yeah, girl. Miss your face. I gotta go back. I miss your face and I miss seeing your face in Oahu. So I gotta go get those 2 things back in my life. All right, here we go. Ready? stepping forward, straight in. That rep doesn't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Come on now. 9. One more. Oh, dang it. Oh, that's sweet failure. The best feeling in the world is failure. On that 9th rep, failure on the 9th rep, there's something special about that. That means you probably went for 10 and you truly did not make it. Nothing better than when you truly don't make it, guys. That means you're training hard. All right, 3rd set. Wind it up, little suboptimal rep. Get the wheel going and pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on now. 7, 8, 9, 10. Come on. 11. 4 more. 12. 13. 2 more. 14. 15. Break. Ouch. Ow. That hurt. In a good way. In a good way. All right. There we go. Done with those. That's a wrap. 6 for 12. 70 for 9. Failed on 9. I went 7, 8, 9. That's a really great split. All right. Rear delt cable pull-throughs. That's the final circuit that we're going to do here today. So let me show you guys what that looks like. I'm going to back this up just a skosh so you can properly see it. It's kind of a unique floor exercise. You've probably never seen somebody do these before, but they're very, very important. If you're going to be hitting your rear delts, it's all about angles and understanding the most important thing when it comes to rear delts. Go light. This is not a big muscle group. This is not a strong area on the shoulder complex. This is all about functionality and injury prevention. We're trying not to tear your rotator cuff. That's it. So you're trying to strengthen the area in anticipation for a possible future injury. Okay. Drop this down and I will show you what I am talking about. So, cable arm, down to the ground, step 1. Find a grip that is very easy to grab. Step 2. For me, I love these. The CAS handles, 360s. They go around in 360 degrees. You can move them any way you want. They got a nice grip to them. They're easy to grab. It's a good option. Throw this right here. And as I mentioned, I'm going to be doing a moderate weight, a very light option on the stack. So I'm going to go down, I'm going to start off at like maybe 60 or 70, just to get the feel for it. I'm going to come down onto all fours, hands and knees, grab onto the cable, and I'm going to do a cable pull through. That's what this activity is. So I'm here, and I pull through, throwing my elbow out and coming back down. Now I'm doing this 12 to 15 times on this first one. Because like I said, this is light. 4, 5, all for the shoulder. 6, I'm not allowing my shoulder to go near my body. If it's in here, that's lat. If it's out here, it's shoulder. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now the other side. Same thing, spin around, grab the cable, punch over all fours. 1, pulling out and throwing my elbow outward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3 more, 10, 11, 12. May look weird, and I'm sure on camera it looks even weirder, but that is all right here, all posterior. Hey, I appreciate that you love the gym. Thank you so much. I really thank you, Nathan. Appreciate that. Where's the phone? There it is. All right. So I did 70. I'm gonna count that as a warm-up set, nothing more. I'm not gonna actually count that as a set because it was kind of light. But that's okay, because I'm gonna go up. So we'll say that was warm-up. I got 3 more sets of that. So I'm gonna increase by at least 2 plates, and I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna go up, 90 pounds. Lock it in. Right here. 1. Man, that's still a little light. I might go to 100. Keep in mind, I've done this a few times. 2. Not start on 100 on your stack if you try this on your own. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Spin it, spin it, spin it. Grab it, hinge it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There you go. All right. Cool. That was 12 on each arm. Let me mark that down. We're going to say that was 100 pounds for 12 reps. That was set 1 of 3. 3 sets today because this is the first week on the new cycle. Shortest week, shortest version out there. Okay. 1 more. 40 seconds and we'll get to it. How's everybody tonight? Last one, coming right up. There's the bell. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Beautiful. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 11, 12. There you go. All right. Alrighty. And that'll do. Thank you guys so much for watching, for viewing, for supporting everything we do. Love each and every one of you. Right now, we've got 2 things going on. We're giving away the Achilles system, which is a piece of equipment for your ankles to strengthen your calves. Anything you've had lower body on your extremities is going to really benefit from that. We're giving that away this month to our monthly subscribers, and we're also doing the 4th of July challenge, the America's Ass Challenge, with a life-size Captain America bust. We're giving that away as well. For a chance for either one of those, click the link in the bio, our app, Superhero Training app. That's where you're going to get it. That's how we do these subscriber giveaways. All right, guys, have an amazing night. I will see you in the next live.